There lived two boys in a quiet village surrounded by mountains and riverbanks. Aaran and Ravi, brothers just 2 years apart, were born under the same roof but would grow to walk very different paths. Their father was a hard man. Life had chipped away at his kindness until anger was all that remained. He drank too much, shouted too often, and carried bitterness like a shadow. Their mother tried to protect them from it all, but even love has limits when fear lives in the walls. Most nights, the boys went to sleep hearing arguments and waking up to a silence that felt even heavier. Their world was not gentle, but it was the only one they knew. Aaron, the older brother, learned early that the world wasn't safe. He built his walls high and his trust low. By the time he was 15, he had already found his father's bottle. By 20, he was repeating the same patterns, short-tempered, angry, drifting from job to job. When people asked why he was so bitter, he'd shrug and say, "With a father like mine, what do you expect?" He wore his pain like a coat, one he never took off. But Ravi, the younger one, saw the same things and heard something different. When his father yelled, Ravi listened not to the anger, but to the emptiness behind it. When his mother cried, Ravi didn't feel weak. He felt responsible, quietly vowing that one day he'd build something better. He started small, waking early, studying under candlelight, helping his neighbors, choosing patience when anger knocked on his door. Over time, Ravi earned a scholarship, left the village, and returned years later, not just educated, but transformed. He became a teacher in the same community that once pitied his family, calm, grounded, present. When someone once asked how he ended up so different from his brother, Ravi said only this: "I knew I couldn't control where I came from, but I could choose where I was going." Two brothers, one home, two lives, same pain but different minds. That difference was mindset. You see, mindset isn't some fluffy idea or motivational quote. It's the root of everything. It's the voice that answers when life asks hard questions. It's the lens through which you see every failure, every challenge, every opportunity. And over time, that mindset becomes your story. Aaron believed he was trapped, so he never looked for a door. Ravi believed he could grow, so he found cracks in the walls and let the light in. And just like that, two roads. Your life may not look like theirs, but the principle is the same. You don't get to choose every storm that comes your way. You don't always control the people you come from or the wounds they leave. But you do choose what those experiences mean. You choose what you carry and what you let go. Mindset is not about ignoring reality. It's about deciding how you will respond to it. It's the belief that failure is not your identity, that healing is not weakness, that growth is not just possible, it's waiting for you to say yes. So if you're standing at a crossroads right now, between staying small or stepping forward, between bitterness and healing, between surviving and living, ask yourself this: what story am I choosing to believe about myself? Because your story begins in your mind, and your mindset, that's where everything starts. Choose wisely.